How are you guys doing? Happy new moon in Aries. How is everybody doing? Can anyone hear me? I see a couple of you guys jumping in. What's the word, you guys? Where are you? That is a beautiful question. I would sure like to know. Where are you guys tuning in from? 4 a.m. in Iowa. Midwest. Shout out to the Midwest. Me too. Central Standard Time. It's so late, you could call it early. Oh, hi-oh. That's what's up. Moon got you wired? Yeah, let's talk about it. We will talk about it. Whew, man. How are you guys feeling? Thank you, Stacy. I appreciate it. How are you feeling? Hold up. Never joined TikTok lives. You're a music major who can't sleep. Yeah, happy new moon. That's what's up. Good to see you on my live. If you never join lives, that's awesome. It's supposed to be working. That's what's up. What we're doing right now is we're vibing. We're vibrating. We just started, so you guys are on time. You're early. You are like in the right place, the right time, doing the right damn thing. And the thing you're doing is vibing, man. So if you guys are new here, hit the plus button. If you're seeing Mark on live, it's probably late as hell. So you probably had a whole day to do different things. Insomniacs unite, that's right. We're gonna put down the energy and the psychic debris that we've picked up from our environment and our day. Thus we have the frankincense and the myrrh burning. So good. I'm looking for, okay, I found it. This damn incense I made with my coven for blessings and good fortune. It's very Mars, very red. I wish I knew if I probably do actually have the list, but there's like vervain, red clover, frankincense, sandalwood, and a whole bunch of other extracurricular things. So I'm gonna put that in the on the charcoal in just a second. I'm gonna smash it up first. But hope you guys are doing good. Giving scam. I'm not selling anything, dude, so okay. Alright, that's beautiful. Just love. Alright. But I'm literally gonna fucking mute you. You can stay here and receive, but you aren't gonna sit here and give ignorance. Hell no. I'm not into that. Alright. So we charge and consecrate the incense for blessings and good fortune for this new cycle that we're all entering. Ooh, man. Not feeling your best, but you don't want to claim the negative emotions as mine. They are not. Understandable. We got a lot to talk about, y'all. It is a new cycle. It's a new moon in Aries, and we have this happen literally every single year. But what's really important to know about this one is the planetary aspects, mostly Chiron. The sun and the moon are right on top of Chiron. So if you're feeling overstimulated, feeling overwhelmed, feeling anxious, feeling mad, feeling all types of what the fuck, Chiron, okay? It's not just the moon, it's Chiron. Shout out to the Virgos. Feeling burnt out? Yeah, understandable. So I'm about to put some of this incense on there right quick. I need to find a damn candle holder because we're about to set some intentions. This is the cardinal fire element. Let me put the incense closer. So Chiron is an asteroid that orbits between Saturn and Uranus. Its archetype is healing, awakening, connecting to higher levels of purpose. And Chiron is in the Aries constellation. Thus, it's making a conjunction with the sun and the moon at 12 degrees Aries. So, guys, whoo, it's an important time to mention that desire is sacred. Your desires, your instincts, they connect you to evolution in some way, shape, or form, okay? And your desires is how you connect to the will of the higher self, all right? Simple, maybe not that easy, because the human body isn't necessarily meant or made to make you happy or fulfilled. You know, your biology is mostly built for survival. So you kind of have to outsmart your neurology in the age of Aquarius. Apply principles, understanding, and willfully attempt to live your best and highest purpose, your best and highest good, with the intentions, the motivations, the passions that you choose. Thus is the Aries energy, the Mars energy. Cardinal fire. What are you creating? What are you initiating? How do you see the world? How do you see yourself? And Aries energy, Aries season is all about creating or initiating a new way of seeing the world, or creating a new action, a new intention, a new goal. And like I said, guys, your desires are sacred. So you got to ask yourself, like, why do you want to do certain things with your life, you know, and why have you wanted them your whole life? Maybe you don't know what you want to do. Maybe you're confused. Not everybody knows what makes them passionate or like excited. You do have your whole life to find purpose, okay? So that's what you want to keep in mind also. Is that sometimes putting pressure on yourself isn't the right thing to do. Sometimes pressure should go on a system rather than yourself. Sometimes your expectations of yourself lead to hard disappointments, shit like that. You understand? I'd say like 99 times out of 100, expectation is what leads you to disappointment. Yeah, we're all here to live a purposeful life. Real shit. I feel that. I see the Aries Mars. It's cool to know your Mars. On top of that, it's even cooler to know your Pluto, and then kind of know the connection between the two. Damn. I think I lost my candle holder, but it's okay. We're gonna improvise. Okay, cool. Yeah, I got an idea. Sweet. So I hope you guys are doing good. Take some deep breaths. Connect to your damn root chakra, okay? And set down the stress, set down the anxiety, set down the worry. There's really, like, if you really think about it, there's actually no reason to worry. Because by definition, worry is usually like future oriented, kind of deals with things that you can't control. Concern and worry are different things. So if you're feeling the energy of worry, let's just breathe it out of our body. Deep in through the nose, out through the mouth. You understand? Real shit. Real shit, Kayla. That hits. Yeah, do it for God. We are a shell of humans here to live out the will of God. You're not wrong, dude. Language is so damn limited, but yeah, I agree with you. It's just when we get political about God, we start killing each other over the Holy Land and shit like that. You know? But yeah, it's time to live the will of God, will of the higher self, will of the universe. You are the universe, you know? Language is limited, but we're all here experiencing something, and that's what we're talking about. And I challenge you guys to look for the truth in everything, because language and all forms of light are limited by their very nature. So there will always be shadow work to do. This universe will always create paradox for you to make sure you're using your mind, because a mind that can't think for itself is practically useless. If this world isn't weird to you, you're probably not paying attention to what's going on in front of you. You know what I mean? You just turned 30, or you're about to turn 30. Happy early birthday, I believe. You said you want to be this woke, dude, so that's cool. But to everybody, man, like kind of what I just said is like every time you emit a light, there will be shadow. So you don't just wake up and you're done. Waking up is a perpetual process. You're always trying to expand your shape and form as a spirit, okay? So certain times it's time to expand so you can have new experiences, try to wake up. But after you expand, you have to feel the rhythm and go back and contract so you can integrate the experiences that you had square your circle, connect your wisdom with some logic. So in, out, light, shadow, expansion, contraction. And that's the principle of rhythm. You got to kind of just feel it. And that's why astrology has worked forever, okay? Oh, God. And everybody, it's kind of like semantic to say it, but everybody's waking up, you know? And there's no fucking finish line. So we got to challenge the notion that, like, I can be more woke than you, or you could be more woke than me. No, we're all the same consciousness experiencing different experiments. So you don't have to know what I know, and I don't have to know what you know. But if we can share our wisdom, share our experiences, we could teach each other, we could learn some things together. But it all comes back to the will of your higher self. Why are you here? What's your purpose? And this is what the Aries new moon is about, guys. Is why the fuck are you here, you know? Like, why are you on this fucking rock floating through space in 2022 in the middle of a global pandemic? Like, why would you decide to come here and take your age that many years ago? Why would you do that, you know? Like, it's a good question to intermittently ask yourself. I think life is a game personally, but you can still take it seriously. You can have fun and learn while you're playing it. Because at the end of the day, dude, it's like, you know, the game, what is it for? To be enjoyed, that's true. But after you're done playing the game and after you walk off, the best thing you could hope for, and this is real Jupiter Pisces, it's just that you learn something through your experience. Ooh. And this is the part of the live where I say, it's time to answer the call of initiation and follow the path of initiation for yourself. Learn to initiate others because we need all the help we can get. This is a new cycle of choosing leadership and inner transformation through the fire element. And we have Saturn in Aquarius square the north and south node. So participation does matter. Teamwork makes the dream work. And it's time to accept duties and obligations that are bigger than oneself. All right? Spirit's like, come on, yo. I want to scream, but I just want to just slow down, you know? You know, but come on, man. Do you guys feel my fire? Because, feeling good, bro. I really love hippity hoppity just saying these readings are a scam. You can do tarot readings for yourself. Where do you see tarot cards, buddy? Like, you think you're Judge Judy or some shit, but you're really just ignorant. Go tell that to your 0 followers. It's funny, man. I love getting trolled, man, because it's just jokes to me. It actually is kind of amusing. I really do enjoy it. Like, when did you guys see me pull a tarot card? Because I don't remember pulling a tarot card. I've been here talking about it, like astrology and talking about life, spirituality, and shit like that. You know? Did you guys see a tarot card? Because I don't remember. Maybe I like passed out and like maybe like the tarot spirit possessed me and I forgot about it or some shit. But like, you know? I mean, I do have them on me, but we didn't get to that yet. So maybe that person's psychic, you know? Maybe they're so clairvoyant, they just psyched us all out. You know, I am the tarot card. That shit's so funny. But I'm having a good time, guys. And I hope you guys feel excitement. I hope you feel joy. Because that's how you chase your will, your ambition. It's damn near instinctual, okay? The root chakra. That's the Mars. Ooh, man. So do you guys get what I'm saying? Do you understand? We're all a one connected ocean for sure. Sweet. You guys feel what I'm saying? Like embrace your desire. Cultivate your desire. Don't alienate your desire. Don't suppress your desire. Don't fight your desire. Understand that it's godly. Okay, sweet. Pluto is connected to the crown, so is Uranus. I mean, it's so weird, man, but every planet is connected to everything. You are a solar system, right? So even the stars off the ecliptic and above and below the celestial equator, that's all you. I'm serious. If you guys go outside and just look up at the sky, you're looking at yourself on God. That's the beautiful thing about the universe, is it's you. You know what I mean? It tells you in the name. You look up at a star and you can see your motherfucking self, dude. That is the principle of correspondence. I like this question. Would you rather fight a horse-sized chicken or 100 chicken-sized horses? Probably the 100 chicken-sized horses, man. I don't think I could. Horses are big, man. I don't think I could take a horse-sized chicken. Yeah, universe, one song, one reverberation, one echo, one sound, you know? Ooh, it's beautiful. Because all frequency and vibration is sound in some way, shape, or form. Happy new moon. Happy Chiron initiation, y'all. Like, and I would encourage you to study your astrology, know your own natal chart, watch the transits, watch the times that you decided to be here. It's 4:44 in my time zone, man. It's 4:44 all the damn time, every fucking time, man. But watch the moon. This is what I was saying. Watch the damn moon, and watch the moon as it makes conjunctions to planets, okay? We're going to have moon conjunct Chiron every lunar cycle, okay? And this is a really fucking awesome day. Honestly, moon conjunct Chiron is like a day I look forward to. And the fact that it's a new moon today just makes it all the better. But Chiron is initiation. It pulls you into the outer planets past Saturn, all right? So Chiron can be confusing. A lot of you guys know about your Chiron, whether you think you do or not. Because maybe you're not familiar with the chart, but I'm telling you, if you've had your spiritual awakening in some way, shape, or form, you've connected with your Chiron. Like, you got to think about, I'm going to run you guys through this right now because it's like, it's simple. That's why I own simplifiedastrology.com. That's why I wrote a book on this shit. Like, I'll literally walk you through it real quick. Because you want to understand, like, what is Chiron and, like, what does it do as a person? How do you connect with it? You got to start with the moon, guys. It's a new moon. So your moon, as a solar system, as the universe, as a human or woman or whatever, your moon orbits around the heart chakra. This is your fourth house, your home. Your feelings and emotions is the realm of your moon sign. You got to take care of your soul, okay? When you talk about your solar plexus, that's the sun. That's your actions. It's how you see your world, your ego, your individual identity. But when you talk about Mercury, the first planet after the sun, this travels really close around the sun. So Mercury's your temperament. It's going to be your mentality, how you think, how you analyze, how you speak, communicate. And some communication is nonverbal, so keep that in mind also. Venus is your next planet. This is going to rule Taurus and Libra. So Venus is your values, and values can be external and ideological, but they could also be like money, food, things that you consume for your self-preservation. Venus is also your relationships, how you relate to others, connect with other individuals, your love matters, what you're willing to indulge in or compromise with. You get on down to Mars, and we've been talking about this, guys, because this is where the Aries new moon is. Mars is your passion, your intentions, your motivations, how you aim at your goals. It's also the root chakra, the instincts, like your animal survival mechanisms, okay? But it's in a masculine, asserting way. Venus more receives, okay? When you move out to Jupiter, Jupiter helps you apply philosophy, morals, principles, understanding to your experience. Saturn will help you put limits on that shit. Discipline, duty, organize. Saturn is the realm of the immutable forces of nature. So time, gravity, the material world. All right? And Saturn is the last planet we can all see without a telescope. So if your eyes are decent, you can go outside and go point at Saturn and see it without a telescope. And everybody else can go see it too. And y'all can agree on it, okay? So when you think about Saturn's energy in your chart, you got to understand that this deals with agreement. It deals with what's real, what everybody can perceive. That's Saturn. Saturn is society. It's the material world. So it's our duties, obligations, and work. It may also indicate your fears, right? So this is where we get to Chiron. Chiron is past Saturn. You're going to need a telescope to see it. So that's so damn significant. What this means, guys, is you're not going to connect to this awareness or this sphere of reality until you alter your awareness, alter your consciousness. Physically speaking, you got to go point a telescope out. Metaphysically speaking, to connect with your Chiron, you have to go within. You have to spend a little bit of your awareness in the realm of, let me get out of society's boundaries. Let me go individuate and figure out who I am amidst whatever the fuck the restrictions outside say. That's how you get into Chiron and jump into Uranus, Neptune, Pluto, okay? You spend time by yourself. Sometimes your spiritual awakening is caused by alienation. Maybe it's traumatic. Maybe as you are learning and growing in this world, you find a part of your mind that feels pretty isolating, you know? And then as you're touching this metaphysical awareness and trying to relate it back to Saturn, it makes less fucking sense. And this is why the spiritual awakening can feel so fucking lonely, dude, is because you try to explain all these experiences you've had in these higher dimensions, and other people in society who are probably too scared or who haven't had the experiences individuating and finding self, they can't relate. When you start digging into traumas and dealing in with the pain of your soul and the initiation, your calling as a spirit, some people just say ignorance is bliss. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Keep that woo-woo spiritual shit from me. You know what I mean? I don't know about y'all, but like, all my outer planets are retrograde, and I've got time to just be here blissfully ignorant. That shit is like, makes me nervous, man. So you guys probably understand, the higher up you go in consciousness, the fewer people there are. Because you have to expand to take a bigger shape and form. A lot of you guys are trying to get off this bitch we call Earth, okay? NPCs make you nervous. A lot of you guys are trying to get off this bitch you call Earth, okay? So what you got to understand is, to do that, you got to fulfill your duties and obligations. That's pretty simple. You guys understand that, all right? And I know a lot of you guys are going to jump off because how is he going to tell me this, you know, when he's here? I'm a life path number 9, man. It's not my first fucking rodeo. Let me explain this. And you don't got to take my word for it. Just listen, okay? You're expanding, contracting to take the shape and form appropriate for your experience. You're in a human shape and form because you still have human experiences you need to experience. Simple as that. Once you're done experiencing being human and you expand your consciousness to the point of needing a bigger shape and form, then you won't become a human next time. But that's also predicated on you detaching from all this shit in this realm, okay? But I digress. You got to ask yourself, why the fuck do you want off Earth so bad? Why do you want the fuck off Earth so bad? Like, real shit. Is it because it's lonely? Is it because the planet's depressed? Because we're suffering? Because you're confused? Like, what is it? Do you want off Earth because you're actually done with Earth, or are you trying to escape your fate? Are you trying to escape your responsibilities? Like, which one is it? It's probably one or the other. You know what I mean? A lot of us do feel like we've been here a long time. Because you probably fucking have. You know what I mean? So I want to kind of give you guys the concept of descension as ascension. Yeah, we want to raise our vibration. Yeah, we want to vibrate our frequency higher and shit, you know? But that doesn't mean we got to disconnect from this material plane. This is the plane of elemental Earth, you guys. People are dying to get in here, man. Pun intended, but at the same time, you know, I mean that shit, bro. There's no place in the universe that fucking feels like Earth. And that's why spirits love to be here. Because you can experience materialization of your imagination. You can't fucking do that in other places like we can here. So you came here to take your imagination and densify it physically. Ooh. It goes hard. Like, it's hard as hell. Saturn, pull the devil card. I don't need the tarot, but think about it. You guys get what I'm saying? So the deeper you go into the material world, the more you can embody spirit. That's what I'm talking about. Descension is ascension. The more you can be physically present within the body, the more spiritual you can be. This is the shape and form you took to experience your consciousness in this realm. Honor the body. Feel the body. Stop trying to escape the body. And you have a shit ton of bodies, dude. You got a physical body, you've got an etheric double, you've got an emotional body, a mental body, an astral body, a causal body, a divine body. And the cool thing about the principle of correspondence is the work you do on one plane affects the planes directly above and below. So as you take care of your physical body, you by extension take care of those other layers of your existence. And when you spend time working on your emotional or your mental health, you're going to take care of your physical body, because mind over matter. Mind over matter. But you got to keep in mind that matter is under mind. You guys see what I'm saying? Or some of y'all hear me, but you don't hear me. And that's okay. Because the lips of wisdom are closed except to the ears of understanding, and when the student is ready, the teacher appears. But all is mind, so you have to find freedom through your mind rather than from it. You are the universe. Ooh. Yeah. I love that you guys feel me. You hear me, you feel me, and you see me. I hope you see what I'm saying, man, because that's the fire element, for you to be able to take my sound, take my reverberation, and see it from within, internal, intuitive, on the right brain hemisphere. Because give a damn if you think you know what I'm saying. Do you understand? Because knowledge and understanding are different too. Yeah, as above, so below. A lot of y'all are, y'all feel me, man. Oh, my God. It's good to see you guys vibing here on an Aries new moon. Hell yeah. And thank you for the roses, you guys. I so appreciate it. Thank you, guys. You could thank Mercury for my way of communicating, because we owe that to Mercury, to Hermes and Thoth. I am a Leo. I'm 11th house Leo sun, 2nd house Libra moon, 17-degree Virgo ascendant, 12th house Leo Mercury, 12th house Regulus Mercury, I should say, because I got fixed stars in my chart. And a Leo has to brag about it too, you understand? I got my Mars and Venus in Cancer in the 10th house, and then I've got Jupiter in Pisces in the 7th. This is my Jupiter return. Saturn and Taurus in the 8th house, Chiron and Scorpio 3rd, Uranus and Neptune in the 5th house of Aquarius, and then my Pluto and Sagittarius in the 3rd house. And that Pluto is directly square my North and South node, which are at 2 degrees of Virgo and Pisces respectively. North node's in the 12th, South node in the 6th house. So if you guys want to psychoanalyze me to the best of your ability, go ahead. You know, that's my chart. You can draw the wheel, for real. That'll tell you exactly when and where I was born, too. Ain't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? How math just fucking maths. You know what I mean? So I got the Mars on. I hope you guys are feeling the cardinal fire and cardinal desires, because your desires are motherfucking sacred, man. Why would the universe make you want some shit if you weren't in some way, shape, or form supposed to pursue the desire or detach from the desire and chase the oppositional one that made more sense to you? Oh, man. Oh, man. Why do you want to put your life together now? Because it's a new moon and it's time to be intentional with all of your actions. When you're intentional with your thoughts, feelings, and actions, your intentions tend to manifest. Okay? When you're intentional about everything and you embody the intentions of the higher will of the universe, your intentions do manifest. They have to. They literally have to. You understand? Like, that's the fucking awesome thing about it, man. Is if you are an extension of the divine will, it has to be so. It has to. Like, there's a sacred science to it. Pattern recognition, man. Chupacabra, you wild, man. But you're not alone, dude. It's not only you, dude. I guarantee it. You got a Scorpio stellium in the 12th house. So you came here to bring in a lot of Scorpio energy into this lifetime. The 12th house part of your chart, this deals with the part of you beyond personal existence. That is the universe. And it's always right before the ascendant, right? So in Placidus, you should say, in an equal house system. So your 12th house is what you intend to bring into your life. And generally speaking, as you're living, that's the unconscious part of you, right? So think about it that way too. And the moon really said April Fools. That's right. This might be the time where we pull a couple cards, because I'm interested to see what's up with them. Are aliens God? Yeah, and so are you. God is all around you. And God is nothing also. So you got to think about that too. God is literally nothing, you know? And before we even pull the cards, man, there's the fucking Two of Wands. The card, that's the cardinal fire card. The Two of Wands, the Three of Wands, and the Four of Wands, these are all Aries cards, okay? That's why I say cardinal fire. This is Mars and Aries. So this is the archetype of setting an intention, having a motivation, having a desire. This is the Dominion card, to take action on something. To be firmly rooted in something and then take your wand, your will, and then go will something else in. Ooh, isn't that cool? The fire element is transformation. So you can't get stuck in some old ass, busted ass form. If you feel like stressed or over encumbered or like anxious and despondent, stuck, it's because you're in a little ass form and you need to expand a little bit out of that bitch. You guys ever seen like a tarantula molt or like a snake shed its skin, or like bugs do their thing? You got to think about how uncomfortable that shit is for like a tarantula or like a lobster to be like in a shell that's too small. And this is what you got to think about when, ooh, my ears are fucking popping and shit. But this is like, you got to think, like actually think about what some of the edges of your emotional body might look like. And fuck thinking about it, use your clairvoyance, your clear vision, and see it. Look at your aura. When is the last time you looked at your aura? You understand? Do you really take up all your space, guys? This is the question I have for you, man, because your spirit is your space. So do you hold yourself contracted and like closed off from your experiences and the emotions in the mind? Or are you fully embodying your circumference and ready to take on things because you're in full dominion of your space? Like, what is it? I've been on both spectrums, so I'm not judging you. I'm just asking to help you reflect back to yourself, because that's what a Libra moon does. You understand? But if you feel like powerless or like life is slapping the shit out of you, boss up, you know? You got to just admit that like every one of us is underneath our potential. We all have unlimited potential. So don't take it personally that you're getting slapped by life. Just boss the fuck up. Take this challenge. This is literally an opportunity to rise to new levels of growth and make that inner transformation. Get the fuck excited, you know? Get excited. Healing is fun, man, but the problem with the healing journey is like as you're healing and going up to the inner child, it feels like shit because you have to surrender to your next level of your journey, right? It's like a full surrender. And that shit doesn't feel good, man. And catharsis is nice, but ooh, man. Do you guys like, I don't know if you guys know this, but like a lobster kind of hurts getting out of a shell. A fucking spider, that's a very energetically taxing process to molt. So going through transformations takes a lot of your energy. And sometimes you may not feel like transforming is worth your energy. And I would just go ahead and say transform anyway, because healing is the path of least resistance. You may bog yourself down with duties, obligations, and responsibilities. Saturn, but you got to remind yourself Saturn is an Aquarius. So if you're associating yourself with things that are not conducive to your high level of growth, you might be getting the short end of the stick in your circumstance or your experiences. You should always prioritize your self-development and your personal transformation, man, because this is your life. This is your experience. This is your travel. And at the end of the day, once you get done traveling here in this body as a human, what are you going to take with you? You're going to take your intellectual property. You're going to take your experience. You're going to take your emotional memory. So it's really imperative that you just live the will of your higher self and give a fuck about anything else, man. Give a fuck about anything else, man. If your higher self knows that you're doing what you're supposed to do, who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? I don't give a shit. As a Jupiter and Pisces, man, y'all could give me all the money in the world, all the power in the world, all the fame in the world. I would trade that all in a heartbeat just to know that I'm in the alignment with the will of my higher self. On God, I would. Because at the end of the day, that's the only one judging me, is the universe. Okay? On fucking God. Ugh. So the challenge is who can be the most intentional human out here, okay? That's the challenge. Who wants to lead? Because we need more fucking leaders, y'all. This world needs healing. We need people to willfully choose the path of initiation so we can initiate others, because we do need all the help we can get. I say it optimistically. There's nothing to be scared of, because the work will get done. It has to get done. What the fuck else are we gonna do besides the work, right? But it's the age of work. It's the age of Saturn, the age of Aquarius. So the shit that doesn't seem fun but has to be done, just put our heads together. Teamwork can make the dream work. We can have a fun ass time doing it together. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So I'm wishing excitement for you guys. Fuck all the like worldly success and all that bullshit. The feeling that your Mars gives you when you are asserting yourself into the things that make you passionate, the experiences that are new for you, that help you transform your fire element. That is alchemy. Solve coagula, take yourself apart, put yourself back together. See how many impurities you can pull out from your space, because your spirit is your space. Shout out to Dolo. Dude, heck yeah. You said, how can I donate or pay for a reading? You're a first timer? Optimistically interested. That's super cool. I do have a couple natal chart readings left, y'all. So if you guys want your chart interpreted, if you hit the link and go to my website, simplifiedastrology.com, I do chart interpretations too, and coupon code Aries for that, or my book if you guys are interested. But the really interesting thing about this, y'all, is like all the answers are within, and you know that because you are the universe, right? And the beautiful thing about astrology on that note, because that's what we're talking about this whole time, dude, is like it's always within reach, because you are the universe and you are a star, right? You're writing a book. What do you need to know? Dude, enjoy the process of writing your book. I want to say that. And thank you for the gifts. Writing a book is a very important process, dude. And just to be writing a book, that's telling me you got something to say. You got a message. So remember why you're writing your book as you're writing your book, right? It's a process to be enjoyed. And then think about who it's going to benefit. And that will give you the motivation and the excitement to persevere. Because the interesting thing about writing a book is like nobody is going to write it for you unless you can pay them, right? So you're going to have to motivate yourself to really get it all done. If you want to go the self-publishing route, keep in mind that you have to outsource the editing or do it yourself, the graphic design, the shipping, the marketing, the fulfillment, all that stuff, you know? But vertical integration is really cool for my business owners and entrepreneurs. Vertical integration. How much of your business can you actually own? Make your profits go up in the long run, but it may increase your overhead in the short run. And my Mars is in the 10th house, so if you get me talking about entrepreneurship, I love it, man. I really do. Yeah, there's a dangerous link warning on my profile because I have a lot of haters, a lot of jealous people who like to report my profile. But if you hit OK, so I don't know if it lets you do it, but like usually you can hit through it and then it'll go to simplifiedastrology.com. But yeah, it'd be like that sometimes, dude. You said you're moving from the East Coast to the West Coast. Can I do a reading to confirm or deny? I mean, like, yeah, you can. That's a good question. You can do it like from a tarot perspective. You can also do like relocation astrology. My consultations right now, I really more so do natal chart readings. So we could try it like in the context of your chart reading, but at the same time, it's a good, important question. And I really like that question. So I hope I answered it. I hope I did. Yeah, so the Zoom calendar isn't open yet, but the pre-recorded chart readings are still up, and there's a couple of those left. Thank you, Layla. I appreciate you. So the thing is, dude, haters come with the territory when you're into spirituality, because a lot of people whether they realize it or not, hold a lot of bullshit. And that's simple as I could put it, but it's the shadow work that people aren't doing that really makes them jealous or hateful or spiteful of other people on the path. And spirituality is not one size fits all, so it's very imperative, important, necessary, y'all, that is like to know that my spirituality is going to be different from yours. And you're not wrong just because you do it a different way than I do it. Period. And when you really ask some of these people who are haters and want to stop other people why they think other people are wrong, 9 times out of 10, the answer they'll give you is like, that's not how I learned. That's not how I was taught. That's not what my teacher said. That's not what my high priestess said. Like, is there a chance you're both right? Maybe your high priestess doesn't know shit, you know? There are a lot of jealous people out here. It's mostly jealousy. I digress, but my high priestess says it's mostly the jealousy energy that makes people kind of jump into that, you know? Because if you're fulfilled with yourself, you see other people doing something and you get excited. I see truth in all this shit that other people are doing. I don't feel the need to compete with anybody. I'm only competing with myself because, like, again, like, I swear, y'all, I want to scream it because it's getting me excited to talk about it, but I only listen to one person, and that's the holy guardian angel. That's the higher self, you know? And that sounds exaggerated. I do be listening to my guides and my spirit guides, my ancestors, my deities, things of that nature, but the reason I connect to them is because they're leading me back up to that, to the connection with me, to self, right? Because they were like, come on, man, don't exaggerate. You talk to us too. So I had to let y'all know, it's not just me up here, man. You're not alone, you know? Even if you feel alone, you do have spirit guides around you. How fucked up would it be to be on Earth completely alone? So think about that, y'all. If you don't have a connection with your guides, ancestors, and deities, the problem is you probably forgot to invite them. And that may be on you. You got to say, hey, anybody here? Ring, ring, hello. Can I get some angels in this bitch? Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael. Do I have any spirit guides or ancestors in my best and highest good that would like to help me with ascent right now? And generally speaking, when you ask, you shall receive. So look into that. You might just get what the fuck you asked for. If you don't get it immediately, you might get a lot closer. So think about that, you know? It's the way the wheel works, man. Closed mouths don't get fed is really what I'm getting right here, dude. You know? They surely don't. They surely don't. So you have to ask. Yeah, fear-based. Dude, I love that you said that, Tiffany. Thank you so much. And thank you for the hearts, Goldie. But it's a fear-based reaction, right? Because a lot of people are very emotionally attached to their belief system. So spirituality, by its very nature, is connecting with the universe and spirit and having new experiences so the universe can expand. So as you become more spiritual, you will trigger people that are emotionally fixated on their belief systems to test your belief systems. It's a vice versa symbiotic process. So when this shit happens, you got to be grateful that other people are putting your principles to test. Please be grateful. And I say please for your sake, you know, because when you can be grateful for adversity, you can build character. And you can use your obstacles to leverage your growth rather than feeling disappointed or disempowered from them, right? Simple. Easier said than done, you could say, right? Right? Shit is crazy, man. Yeah, man. Whatever you focus on grows. That's damn right, Jen. So focus on fulfillment. And we got to slow our asses down in the collective, man. And I was going to say, dude, I got my own life, but it's really wild that by knowing myself, dude, I really do be feeling human problems and humanity. And I'm a human just like y'all, so I digress, dude. What this new moon cycle is about, y'all, is letting go of anger, letting go of resentment, letting go of hatred. Whether you consider yourself a loving person or not, you can still let go of hatred, okay? Even if you don't think you feel hatred, I promise you it's in there somewhere. Promise you. You know? I don't believe. So, like, you can take my beliefs with a grain of salt because that's just what it is. A belief system is total BS. I believe you can't justify resentment towards anybody, including yourself. So, I've never found it to work. So why do we think it's okay to resent? Why do we hold hatred in our hearts for people that have wronged us? Or maybe for ourselves, for wronging ourselves? Does it really make sense? Because if it's yourself, you really will get more flies with honey, you know? And if it's with other people, same shit. And also, like me, like, bro, if I'm pissed at you and I grab this fire, like this hot coal, and just hold it in my hands trying to hurt you, I'm gonna burn my hand, man. And that's what anger and resentment does to you, dude. And on God, dude, that's why people get cancer. On God. The inability to let go of certain resentments or feelings. You got to look at where in the body it comes from, but cancer is the inability to let go. It's not always that simple, but you got to think about it. A lot of people get cancer because resentment, emotional fixations or obsessions with shame or guilt or anger or sadness, you know, something like that, man. Mind over matter. Your body is always trying to tell you what's going on with your spirit. And this is correspondence again. Like the feelings you feel in your body, the things you think about, even the physical manifestation of you right now is showing you where your spirit is, the space your spirit is, the location your spirit's traveling through, okay? So disease should also be thanked because disease is a chance to heal. It's indicating something to be directed attention to. And thank you so much for the roses. I so appreciate you, dude. You guys are amazing. Yeah, on point, dude. It's wild, man. I encourage you guys, if you're looking for the sign to getting healing modality, this is your sign. Go meditate tomorrow. Go spend some time in nature, right? Go do some yoga. Go exercise. Go hit up your Reiki healer friend and go get a session. Go hit up the Reiki teacher. Ask them about getting trained. You understand? Go look into healing modalities. Go do a martial art, you know? How are you going to move energy around your body? That's the question, you know? Thank you so much for the gifts, y'all. I so appreciate it. And thank you for the company more than anything else. It's amazing just to put our heads together and vibrate, y'all. And putting our heads together, that is Aries, cardinal fire energy. Put our tempo together, man. And do the work together. And what's wild is like, this is such a weird time to be human. And so much unprecedented bullshit is happening in the collective that a lot of people are really stressed and they feel like they can't do enough to help us progress or avoid the inevitable shitstorm. And it's imperative that you don't put too much pressure on yourself and that you have realistic expectations of who you are. When you put pressure on yourself, you can either build or you can break. No one's expecting you to stop the war in Ukraine, right? So all you got to do is just vibe. And let me elaborate. You're always going to vibe, so choose which frequency you want to vibrate at. You don't have to pay for war just because it comes up on the YouTube suggestion. You don't have to pay for war just because it comes on your For You page. You can spend your energy on peace and on love. And when you see it, vibrate in the feeling of peace. That's good enough. No one's telling you to go over there and go talk to Putin, you know? Vibrate in the energy of love. Send love to the planet, okay? You don't have to send war. I can't even, like, sometimes my Jupiter in the Pisces and my 12th house Mercury is like, let me try to see if I can come from where they're coming from. No, dude, I can't justify resentment. I can't justify this war. I'm not paying for this bullshit. I won't accept it in my reality. I know it's real. It's really happening in this reality. However, I'm not going to vibrate on the energy of killing people over nationalities, over some bullshit territorialism, ego, tribalism within the imagination. I'm not here for that. No, fuck that. You know what I mean? So when you get a Reiki attunement, you can also send energy over distance. And you don't necessarily need a Reiki attunement to do that, but that's also why I say heal yourself so you can heal other people. And on a semantic level, we can say, like, you don't heal other people, you only hold frequency for others to heal themselves, right? So keep that in mind. Also, the more you can clean your channel, the more you'll be able to help the people in your environment raise up. And your aura is big, your body's big, you know? So when you spend time just raising your frequency, taking care of your health, taking care of yourself is your number one responsibility, your duty and obligation. Because you have to set an example for the collective, right? And mathematically speaking, you know, when you vibrate higher, right? Your whole environment and surroundings vibrates higher as well, just because you choose to ascend, okay? And it's like, they say like guilty by association, but like what's the opposite word? What's not guilty? Like, y'all could succeed by association. Teamwork makes the dream work, and you know, you are the company you keep. So if you decide to vibrate high, you get the Midas touch. You get to help other people. And 777, thank you so much for the roses, dude. That's beautiful. My heart, dude. That's so much love. I cannot thank you guys enough. That's how you get the Midas touch. Is just learn how to transmute energy, alchemy, solve et coagula. Learn to work with energy, manipulate energy, because that's what everything is. In this realm on Earth, it's dense as fuck. It's kind of hard to do it, and it's like slow. And when you fuck up, you feel like you hit your face on the wall and it hurts. So it's like, don't take it too personally when you get disappointed on Earth, because shit's hard here. You better believe it. There isn't a place on the universe that fucking feels like Earth, okay? But that's why you went here, to learn to work with the elemental plane of Earth. This is an elemental plane. And you said advice for a Pisces stuck in escapism. You're not the only fucking one, dude. It's these damn Pisces transits. Earth element is your answer. Is to ground down. Search for impeccability. Feel your body. Change your value system. Indulge in the things that make you healthy. And you will find happiness and fulfillment through your health rather than illusionary success. Find fulfillment within your health rather than illusionary success. You guys are the greatest. That advice is for everybody. Taurus on through Aries, you know, through the whole wheel for real. You gotta thank my guide. Someone said that. You know what I mean? Like, I'll take credit for it though. You know what I mean? If you're on a prison planet, how are you gonna find your freedom? Through your mind. I was going to make it rhetorical, but I had the answer. It's always through your mind when the principle of mentalism is a thing. It's always through the mind. You won't find freedom from the mind, so you got to find freedom through the mind. Of course, yeah. Vedic astrology is amazing. Tropical astrology is amazing. There's different purposes for each. They're just tools, so it's good to know the place. Yeah. Not your state of mind. But yeah. I definitely agree with you, dude. You all know you create your reality, right? So what are you paying for? Yeah, I'm sending you guys love. If it's warm, thank you. If it's warm energy, it's the Leo fire. Vedic's great, dude. Vedic can be really good. Well, truth be told, you can use any system of astrology for damn near all of these purposes. But what I found personally is that Vedic can be a lot better for like predicting events in one's life. That being said, you can do the same thing with tropical astrology, but collectively, it seems like Western tropical, it's more like psychological in nature. And when you go back to like ancient Hellenistic, it's more predictive, it's more mathematical, more fatalist. But you can really like combine it all together, man. The tool is only as limited as your ability to understand and use it, right? So that's something to keep in mind. Orange moon surrounded by 4 small white moons. I would ask your higher self, dude. I can give you a subjective interpretation, but that's 5 moons, energy of change in your emotions, given 5 of cups to me. Change your emotions. Yeah, know thyself vibe. That is tropical astrology. Yeah. That's a good question, Tiger Tail. We create our reality, but you've attracted scammers. What are you doing? So that's really interesting, dude, because when you subscribe to the principle, I create my reality, I am the universe. I'm everything. You're taking responsibility for the things that you've manifested that you don't want. And that's where people can get a little confused and a little bit disempowered with the law of attraction, right? When you vibrate in the frequency of, I'm just going to use money because it's like a very easy example to talk about on the material plane, okay? So let's say I want to will in like $100,000, okay? So I'm willing that in and I'm getting money and I'm attracting it. And then all of a sudden it's like I attract a scammer, or I attract somebody that's like trying to weaken my financial stability in some way, shape, or form, right? So opposites attract. When you vibrate in one energy, you will attract the opposite energy. That's the law of attraction. I know a lot of people think that the law of attraction is like, you know, whatever you focus on will manifest. That's true, but have you guys heard in science, opposites attract, you know? So quite literally, the universe will test you as you manifest and say, is this really what you want? Adversity will build character. And that's the principle of faith. It's not a hermetic principle, you could say, but I think it should be. You know what I mean? It's kind of implied. It really is kind of implied that if you really want to will something in, when you manifest the opposite thing, that you will hold faith and maintain your desire to keep willing. And thus we say, like, God willing, this thing will happen. You know what I mean? Real shit. And that happens in love too. I'm so glad you said that, Elizabeth. It's like when you're looking for your divine counterpart, you will surely meet partners that reflect the parts of you that are not fulfilled. The parts of you that you need to fill with yourself, that you look for other people. This is where you develop codependency and trauma bonds. And these people are reflecting the parts of you back to yourself that need to be healed and integrated, right? So if you take your traumatic relationships and throw in the towel and disconnect and say, woe is me, this was shitty, people suck, when am I going to be treated right? You know, you may be only halfway there. When you bear your cross and say, I manifested this and I attracted this, I willed this in, I took responsibility because I vibrationally aligned with this, you can start to look at what the relationship taught you and what your unspoken intentions for getting on the boat were. Because a lot of us enter relationships with unspoken intentions. And when you have unclear expectations, you get inconclusive results, and then people get disappointed, heartbroken, confused, vindictive, jealous, manipulative. It gets wicked out here, man. You know? It gets wicked out here, man. So we got to maintain the vibration of perfect love and perfect trust. It's a perfect fucking must. And it's easier said than done, man. So if you have made the commitment to perfect love and perfect trust and healing, more fucking power to you, dude. Because that is in some way the will of the universe. And there's the will. You will always be tested. You better believe it, man. Even if you don't believe it, it's going to happen. Because you've been tested before, you'll surely be tested again. You know what I mean? Damn right. A lot of them do. I'd say most of them, I'd be willing to bet, originate from childhood. Those triggers. If you get a thesaurus and look up the word trigger, it's going to be a synonym for inspire. So your triggers, anytime you get triggered and have this emotional, visceral reaction to an experience, you need to know your spirit is inspiring you to break out of your dusty ass lobster shell. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Because it ain't given what it was supposed to give, or it already gave it, and now you expanded past that form. So bust out that bitch. So you can kind of have more mobility, more freedom, own your space. Your spirit is your space. And I really love you guys so much from the bottom of my heart, man, because you're you, and that's really awesome, dude. Not only are you me on like a pedantic level, but, you know, by you being you and me being me, you give me meaning. You understand? So thank you, dude. I love you because you're just existing, dude. That's all you ever had to do to get love, you know? On God, man. And sometimes, this weak-ass spell language convinces us that we had to do things to actually get love. Nah, fuck that shit, man. That's weak as hell. Weak as hell, man. Weak as hell. The strongest thing you can do is just love for the fuck of it, you know? Whew. Just because it feels good and it vibrates higher than all this other low-ass energy and it heals. It's catharsis. It's beautiful. There's King of Cups on here, man, right on the top. So connect to your feelings and bear your water willfully. Ride the storm, dance in the rain. This is giving full connection to the material plane. Water connects, and this dude, give a fuck about the actual gender. This bitch right here says, man, I sure fucking love to be connected. I sure love to fucking feel things. Frequency helps me direct myself. If I never understood resonance, I'd be lost. That's what the King/Queen of Cups says. Water also washes away the calcification. This is the transformation as well. It's intuitive, internal. Water helps you feel your shape and form, right? Scientifically speaking. So I'm telling you guys, that's why you have to feel your feelings. I'm sorry if I'm the first one to tell you. I hate to break it to you, but you have to feel your feelings. Because if you disconnect from you disconnect from everything. And then you wonder why you feel lost or alienated or like nobody understands you. You gotta feel that shit, man. Be honest with how you feel so you can connect to everything else outside of you, okay? This too shall pass. Sometimes you don't want to connect because it's a shitty ass feeling and shit hurts on the world. Pain and your ability to process pain is your strength. You wouldn't even be able to feel love or happiness if you didn't have the ability to feel pain. So you need to willfully accept connection with yourself, right? Real shit, you know? Gotta feel. Ooh, for real. Temperance card, man. Gotta just move the water around. Because you know what happens when water sits still and doesn't do shit? Water stagnates. And then other creatures, spirits, take up that space and they pollute it, and that water gets nasty. And someone had mentioned before, I can't remember your name, but most trauma comes from childhood. So how dirty are those stinky ass emotions that originated when you first were taught shame by your parents? How black is that water? How much mold is in there? Is it about time we changed it? So guys, this live was brought to you by Malachite, the stone of Scorpio, emotional release, transformation. Go support your local small business and get a Malachite. And maybe get a healer quartz as well, man. That's my wombo combo. I cannot recommend it enough. All right? Yeah, facts, dude. Emotions repressed becomes behaviors that's distorted. Real shit. Ooh, real shit. Real shit, man. And just because you ignore it doesn't mean it's gone. It's still there, just lurking beneath the surface. And that's pretty freaky. Pretty wicked. Going live more often, at least once a week, but like probably at least twice a week now, maybe 3 times. This might be my 3rd time this week, and I'm super here for it, man. Super here for it. Amethyst is a really good moon stone. Like, it resonates with the moon. It helps with the 3rd eye, the crown. It's an Aquarius stone. Yeah, your birthstone. It's relaxing. It opens the psychic senses. Helps you sleep. Amethyst is fire, man. And if you look up any stone metaphysical properties, you get a bunch of information. Can you feel how you want, or are feelings based off energy? In a weird way, yes, is your answer. You can feel how you want, and feelings are based off energy. So yes to both questions. Sometimes your feelings are like felt because of the vibration of your environment, but keep in mind, you send energy as well. You don't just have to receive it. So you can choose what do you want to send? What do you want to give, you know? That's up to you. I never really worked with aragonite, but it gives me like root chakra energy. If it's the red one, if I'm not mistaken. What shall I do to help myself get unstuck from holding out your negative attachment styles? Shadow work and journal. That's my best advice for you, is to reflect and retrospect and think about all the times you've used those cycles and what benefit they gave you. Because the thing is, when you're trying to choose it, the only way you're going to break any cycle is by making a new cycle. So you're going to have to literally replace the thing in your life. You can't just delete something and banish something and hope your problems are going to go away. Because when you remove something from your life and you don't put something else in that spot, you're going to get right back into old patterns, you know? So you're going to have to find the equal and opposite energy to replace that with. So like, I don't know, codependency just came to mind because that's like a good relationship issue that a lot of people have. So, you know, if you struggle with codependency in a relationship for certain reasons, when you revoke those energies, you want to send out the energy of unconditional trust of self and self-reliance and independence, and also unconditional trust for others. Like, you don't have to codepend and manage their emotions. You can just trust people and things of that nature, you know? So the equal and opposite energy is what you need to replace and make a new cycle. Nature abhors a vacuum. So when you get rid of some shit, unless you put something else in there, nature's gonna fill that shit back up with the easiest thing to put there, and it's gonna be what just got moved out. Real shit. There's so many types of jasper butterfly that you gotta be more specific. But if it's like a red jasper, that's the root chakra, grounding, vitality, healing, passion, Mars, etc. Yeah, good to see you too, Wiskins Award. Yup. That's right, Samantha. Damn right. Yeah, you already know the vibes, Ricky. That's facts. Yeah, man. And letting some things go too, you know. It's weird being a 9. You have a guy named Jasper. That's awesome. It's good to see you here, Queen. Yeah, if you guys have never seen me before, hit the plus button, because I be on here sometimes, man. I do. How do you redirect bad energy in a person that is stuck in no personal growth? Ooh, so if that person isn't you, you got to know your limits, dude. Because if they're stuck in no personal growth, that sounds like a personal problem, right? So I know you care about them enough to ask that question, but you got to ask yourself, if they personally aren't choosing growth, are you really going to help them personally by trying to redirect their energy? That's what I'm feeling right now, you know, to ask you, you know. I don't know, but it sounds like this person's a lot of interference. So just watch out for that, man. You can't help somebody who doesn't want their own help. Ugh. Real shit. They got to be ready. Yeah. Being an empath, family drains a lot of your energy. Real shit, dude. Understandable. And with the rest of these Pisces transits, you know, protect your alone time, protect your solitude. A lot of us, forgetting about all of our natal alignments, a lot of us right now are feeling like really merged and really connected with the people in our environment and our environment ourselves. So it's really imperative that you get some time to kind of disconnect and set down other people's problems and not take their problems on as your own. Because the funny thing about Jupiter and Neptune is it doesn't really know too much about limits, so it can be really hard under these transits right now to kind of know where you start and stop and where another person begins and ends, you know? Yeah, I'm glad you needed to hear that. That's why I came on here, dude. Because I was like vibing. I already had kind of a long day, but Spirit was like, nah, dude, you got to get your ass on here, dude. You got to go talk to your people, and your people got to talk to you. Ooh. I don't know if I'm going to ask my, I think that was just an immediate no. I don't know if we're going to do paid readings today. Yeah. Just a collective reading, just to keep us on track, y'all. That's the will right now. That's the Aries energy right now. Friday, though, if you guys need live tarot readings, we'll do that Friday. Is that today? Holy fuck. So it'll be later, like later tonight. You know what I mean? Shit. It is Friday. Yeah, wow. That's super cool. That's the Venus card, Venus Day. Happy Venus Day, guys. It is, yeah, so it'll be later. It'll be like at least 12 hours from now, because I do got to do some chart readings, help a friend move, and then once I'm back as situated, I'll hop back on. It's like damn near 5:30 or 5:40. It'll probably be like 11 or 12 Central Standard Time back when I get on. But I don't quote me on that. I don't want to hold, yeah, I don't know 100% because it all depends on when I'm done, like helping my friend move and things of that nature. Yo, congratulations, Rachel. That's so fucking awesome, dude. I'm so proud of you, dude. You are so overqualified to do the work, dude. So congratulations. I really love that for you, dude. Yeah, do gotta sleep too, eventually. Yeah, dude, on a free, or what do you say? You said it was a good friend to help someone move. Definitely on a new fucking moon, dude. That's what friends are for, first and foremost. But man, it's so cool to just ring in a new cycle with a friend and help them like literally get into a new place, dude. Yeah, it's so weird how many people are like moving and getting into new living situations, dude. Yeah, man. You want to experience ego death. Is that a good idea? That's a good question for yourself, and I don't think it's a bad idea, to be honest, dude. Thank you so much, Lex. I so appreciate that. I'm glad you like your reading, dude. Thank you so much. So ego death is like, it's a complicated process, but at the same time, it's kind of simple too. I think it gets a little bit exaggerated as to what it is. Your ego, right? Think about it. It's the individualized self-awareness. So it's kind of like the Leo, the sun, how you see yourself in the world. And you know the ego helps you experience this body, but at the same time, it can kind of disconnect you from source and create duality and separation. So when you kill the ego, it doesn't actually die. That's where the term gets a little bit misleading, because you need your ego to function in this realm. If you had no ego, you wouldn't be here, point blank period. Or you just wouldn't be like sentient. There are some people here on this realm that don't have an ego, but they're not doing much, okay? So you need your ego. But the beauty of killing your ego, what is death? Death is transformation. Death is not the end. Death is the beginning, right? So when you go through ego death, your ego remains intact. It just changes form. When you go through ego death, this is the same thing as crossing the abyss and breaking through Saturn, jumping over Binah on the tree of life. So you can break the vessel and create a new one to hold your form, right? Because every now and then the ego can be like self-destructive or bullshit, you know, or to attach to some bullshit, you know. It needs to transform. It just needs to expand. So that's why we go through ego death. And ego death is something that a lot of people experience like on an entheogen or a psychedelic, and it's profound and wow. But you need to understand, y'all, it's like you can cross the abyss and have an ego death like at work, you know. It doesn't have to be like it doesn't have to be crazy, you know. When you get a new shape and form, that's it. Like, I wanna elaborate, but I don't think it's necessary at this point. Like, I think you guys get it. You know what I mean? You've been through many ego deaths. Every one of you has been through many ego deaths, is what I mean to say. And if you understand that, you really do understand what I mean. Yeah, dude, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely, dude. Because it's like, this is, I kind of touched on this before, but it's people that embrace their spirituality, they wake up, and they expand their consciousness. And that's great. We're here for it. That's the work. And when people do that, and they don't have the shadow work complete, and it's not that you'll ever have it complete. Keep in mind, it's perpetual. But some people ascend, learn something, and then they start trying to teach things they don't actually understand the mechanisms of, and then people get real confused on spiritual TikTok. because we try to put parameters around parts of existence that we don't actually understand. We just know because we can think about or talk about it. And knowledge, understanding is two different things. We can have a complete disconnection from the left and the right brain and live in a world of cognitive dissonance, and the blind can lead the blind. You understand? So that's why you got to be very fucking careful when people try to tell you how to live your spirituality, because spirituality is existence itself. It's your fucking life, right? So you won't hear me on this fucking live tell you what to believe, because I don't need you to do that. I digress. I do say you better fucking believe it. If I say that, it's because I'm exaggerating, because you're going to experience the thing I say you better fucking believe, because I don't need you to believe what I'm saying. I don't need you to filter your experiences through my filter. I'd rather you don't. I'd rather you build your own filter through your experiences so I can find pure, unadulterated truth through you. Okay? That's how you be truth, is peel back the layers of Saturn. Jump to Uranus. Be realistic. Accept truth. You guys know what I'm saying. Like, damn. If you're still kicking it with me, man, you guys fucking get it, dude. But it's a process. And you got to stay happy, man. You got to keep the feeling of joy, and you got to learn how to dance in the rain, man. Because we'll never be woke enough, right? That's the problem, you know? And that's also the solution. You know what I mean? Grand Rising, what's up, Rose? Grand Rising, Right Ascension. Ooh. That's raw. So guys, if you are waking up, Grand Rising, do your morning devotionals. If you're going to sleep, you still have time to do your nightly devotionals. All right? You have time to give thanks to Spirit and connect with your holy guardian angel. And it's really good to give your subconscious a job to do before you go to bed. Makes sense, Paige. Yeah. Bath towels. That's wild. That's funny, dude. That's like, it made sense, and then 3 seconds later I realized it was a joke. Damn. Took me a second, man. Example of devotional. I'm so glad you fucking asked it. I'm so glad you asked, man. This is me, man. I be at my altar back there with my fucking wand, man. Talking to Spirit, bro. With my robe sometimes, man. Literally, like, I, Mark David Meyer, give thanks to the Goddess, God, and Great Spirit for my existence in this time and space. And I thank the air element, the fire, etc., the deity, the angels, whatever I'm working with that day, or Spirit itself, for connecting me to my highest and best good. Thank you for helping me live the will of my higher self. Thank you for the experiences and expansion. Just give some gratitude. What are you devoting your life to? That's what a devotional is for. So you can ask Spirit or deities or the universe to do something. And I say this pretty much every time, guys, because this is what the fuck I'm here for, you know? But in the middle of my devotionals, as I give thanks, I ask Spirit or the deities that I work with for the day, assist me in submitting my human will to the will of my higher self, so I can be an example of positive extension in this universe for our best and highest good, harming none. So mote it be. And I thank Spirit for keeping me open to all possibilities and opportunities for my best and highest good, and always keeping the road for my growth open and free of obstacles and things of that nature. Just let it come from the heart, you know? My devotional is going to be real different than yours, and my devotional is different every day. So just get in the habit of doing your devotionals and have fun with it. Don't beat yourself up if you don't do it one day, you know? But the idea of it is, when you start your day, before you do anything, connect with Spirit and set your intentions. Because if you're intentional with everything, all the things you intend manifest. Should I say it again? Or did you guys get the message? You know? Did you get the message? When you're intentional with everything you intend